Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting and debated topics in world football right now. Who will win the 2026 FIFA World Cup? With the tournament set to be the biggest in history, hosted across the United States, Canada, and Mexico, expectations are sky high. Fans around the world are already speculating, analyzing, and arguing over which nation will lift the trophy. But this time, it's not just fans and pundits making predictions. A powerful supercomputer developed by Opta has crunched the numbers, analyzed years of performance data, player statistics, tactical trends, and recent results, and its prediction is turning heads across the football world. According to Opta Supercomputer, Spain is the leading candidate to win the 2026 World Cup, with European nations dominating the list of serious contenders. Let's break it all down. The rise of data-driven predictions. Football has evolved far beyond gut feelings and emotional debates. In today's modern era, data plays a massive role in understanding the game. Companies like Opta specialize in collecting and analyzing detailed statistics from matches around the world. Everything from possession patterns to player movement, expected goals, XG, defensive positioning, and much more. The Opta supercomputer doesn't just guess. It simulates thousands, sometimes millions, of possible tournament outcomes based on real-world data. It factors in team strength and depth, recent performance and consistency, player form and injuries, tactical adaptability, historical tournament performance. This makes its predictions incredibly influential and often surprisingly accurate. And for 2026, the machine has spoken. Spain stands at the top. Why Spain is the favorite? Spain's rise back to dominance hasn't happened overnight. After their golden era between 2008 and 2012, where they won 2 European championships and a World Cup, they experienced a period of transition. But now, a new generation of talent has emerged, combining technical brilliance with modern tactical intelligence. 1. A perfect blend of youth and experience. Spain's squad is filled with young stars who are already performing at the highest level. Players in their early 20s are showing maturity beyond their years, while experienced leaders provide stability and guidance. This balance is crucial in a tournament like the World Cup, where pressure can break even the strongest teams. 2. Tactical evolution. Spain is no longer just about possession for possession's sake. While they still value control of the ball, they have adapted to modern football by adding faster transitions, more direct attacking options, greater defensive discipline. This evolution makes them far more dangerous than the Spain of the past decade. 3. Depth across all positions. One of Spain's biggest strengths is their squad depth. They don't rely on just 1 or 2 superstars. Instead, they have quality players in every position, allowing them to rotate effectively and maintain high performance throughout the tournament. Europe's dominance in the predictions. One of the most striking aspects of the Opta supercomputer's forecast is how heavily it favors European teams. This isn't entirely surprising, given Europe's recent dominance in international football. Let's take a look at some of the strongest contenders. France, always a threat. France remains one of the most dangerous teams in world football. With a squad packed with world-class talent, they have the ability to dominate any opponent. Their strengths include explosive attacking players, strong physical presence, experience in major tournaments. France has already proven they can reach finals and win trophies, making them a constant threat. England, the golden generation's moment. England has been knocking on the door for years. With a squad full of talent playing at the highest level in club football, expectations are massive. What makes England dangerous? A strong mix of youth and experience, tactical flexibility, improved mental resilience compared to past generations. If they can handle the pressure, 2026 could finally be their moment. Germany, the sleeping giant. Germany is known for bouncing back stronger after setbacks. After disappointing performances in recent tournaments, they are rebuilding with a clear vision. Why Germany cannot be ignored? A strong footballing structure, young, hungry players, a history of success in World Cups. Never underestimate Germany when it comes to major tournaments. Portugal, a new era begins. Portugal is entering a new phase, transitioning from their reliance on past superstars to a more balanced team approach. Key strengths: technical quality, emerging young stars, tactical intelligence. They may not always be the favorites, but they are more than capable of going all the way. What about non-European teams? While Europe dominates the predictions, several non-European nations still have a real chance of making history. Brazil, the eternal contender. Brazil is always among the favorites, no matter the circumstances. Their rich footballing tradition and endless talent pool make them a constant threat. Strengths: individual brilliance, creative attacking play, strong footballing culture, However, consistency and tactical discipline will be key if they want to lift the trophy again. Argentina, defending champions mentality. Argentina enters the tournament with confidence and belief. Winning a World Cup changes a team's mentality. It creates a culture of success. Why they're dangerous? Strong team chemistry, tactical organization, big match experience. They know what it takes to win, and that experience is invaluable. The impact of the 2026 format. The 2026 World Cup will be different from previous editions. With 48 teams instead of 32, the competition will be larger and more unpredictable. This format change brings several implications. 1. More matches. Teams will need deeper squads to handle the increased number of games. 2. Greater chance for upsets. With more teams participating, there's a higher chance of surprises and underdog stories. 3. Tactical adjustments. Managers will need to rotate players effectively while maintaining performance levels. Key factors that could decide the winner. While predictions are exciting, football is never guaranteed. Several factors could determine who actually wins the World Cup. Injuries. A single injury to a key player can completely change a team's chances. Form at the right time. Teams that peak during the tournament often outperform those that looked stronger beforehand. Mental strength. Handling pressure is just as important as skill. The World Cup is as much a mental battle as it is physical. Coaching decisions, tactics, substitutions, and in-game adjustments can make or break a campaign. Could there be a surprise winner? Every World Cup has its surprises. Teams that weren't expected to go far suddenly find themselves making history. In 2026, the expanded format increases the likelihood of an underdog making a deep run. While the supercomputer favors Spain and other European giants, football has a way of defying expectations. Final thoughts. The Opta supercomputer's prediction of Spain as the 2026 World Cup champion is based on data, logic, and statistical analysis. And based on their current trajectory, it's a prediction that makes a lot of sense. However, football is more than numbers. It's about passion. It's about moments. It's about the unexpected. Spain may be the favorite on paper, but they will have to prove it on the pitch against some of the best teams in the world. With Europe dominating the list of contenders and powerhouses like Brazil and Argentina ready to challenge, the 2026 World Cup is shaping up to be one of the most exciting tournaments in history. See you in the next video.